In this post-budget insight video, we have with us Mr. Duminda Hulangamuwa, partner Ernst & Young, to provide his insights on the 2018 budget. So, Duminda, what is your outtake on the budget?
Yeah, good. No, it's like this. In any budget, as I always say, you get the positives and the negatives. Because the budget has three implications on a budget. One is the overall economic impact it's going to have, that is on inflation, on cost of living, on interest rates, etc. Depending on how the government is going to finance its deficit. Number two is the message the government wants to give the private sector in the country as to what is the development strategy, what are the reforms they're going to do, and which way they want the country to progress. And three, of course, is taxation. So if I start with the one that is easiest for me is taxation. In this year's budget, they gave the amount of consistency that we asked for. That is, A, by not changing any of the tax laws drastically, because last 2-3 years we saw a lot of turbulence in the tax laws, and the VAT was changed, the rate of increase, income tax went through a new act. So with all those things, our request to the ministry was not to take do any changes, and which they have done. But of course, they had some other cover the deficit, and they have introduced two big taxes. One is the debt repayment levy on banks. How practical it is for banks to pay, how much they have to pay. We have to work out the mechanism. The same tax that they talked of last year. So how they are going to absorb it, how much of it profits will go out of this. That is something that they have said. Number two is the tax on telcos, which was fairly significant, and some telcos might be on behalf of their profits. So practicality of those taxes need to be worked out. And then of course, if they cannot be collected, they can impact on deficit. With regard to the second item, that is the message the government is giving, I think that is very positive. With the government suggested that they need to reform a lot of archaic laws. They need to reform certain sectors. They want to privatize, or whatever words they use, to give customers or the employees certain state enterprise shares. So the message that they want to sell some of the state enterprise like higher reduced and everything. So I think the message is also very clear that it is a reformist economy. They want to get the private sector moving more to the government.
So do you feel when 1st of April comes in 2018, businesses will be clear of the direction in the next 12 months?
Yeah, at least from tax point of view, the direction is very clear. The major tax, if you take income tax, VAT and BT, the direction is clear because there are no changes have been made. I mean, with the base for some people, but the direction has been given. So with regard to the first item, that is what is the policy framework, I think you being economics point to answer is it going to be inflationary or not, because they are saying the first time they have a current account surplus. So it might not result in inflation, but it will result in development because of invest a lot of public expenditure, etc. Those are the issues that need to be worked out.
So there you heard it from Duminda himself. On a positive note, saying from the 1st of April, businesses will have a much more clearer direction, at least on the tax policy side of it. Stay tuned for more updates, more videos in our post-budget insights series.